Have you been labeled crazy because you've had some kind of experience that Western psychiatry or the mental health system has decided is pathological or psychotic or bipolar? Have you felt the isolation and the pain of being stigmatized? What if what you experienced was actually just part of your transformational path? And what if, in order to heal from that, you need a community and validation and support of people who really get what you're going through? My name is Dabney Alex, and I want to invite you to join this series, Shades of Awakening, Integrate and Claim the Gifts from Spiritual Emergency. I created this series because over 12 years ago, after a 10-hour-long meditation, I experienced my own incredibly cathartic spiritual emergency and mental health crisis. At the time, I was hospitalized, I was medicated, and later on labeled with bipolar disorder. I think the hardest thing for me, and what many of you can probably relate to, is that I just had no idea what was going on. There was no one in my life that didn't believe I was crazy. And yet inside of me, I knew that there was something else to it. But I just didn't know how to make sense of some of the really wild experiences that I was having. I didn't know how to manage my sensitivities, and I was afraid. More than anything else, I really just craved people who understood what I was going through. That's why I created this series. I've brought together authors, speakers, transpersonal psychologists, shamans, healers, to talk to you about what it actually takes to integrate, and how do you make sense of what you're going through, and how do you create a narrative that actually supports you in stepping more powerfully onto your path. For 3 days, I'm going to be talking to 12 incredible experts. I'm going to be asking questions like, can you even draw a line between psychosis and spiritual emergency? What kind of factors affect a person's full recovery? And what does it look like to take the gifts from that experience and fully embody them and bring them out into the world? What the summit is really about is what I wish had been there for me. The best thing about this is you're going to hear about initiatives that are happening to reform psychiatry, as well as connect with a global community of people who really understand you and get what you're going through. So if you have experienced a spiritual awakening that has shaken you to your core, and you're looking for holistic perspectives to understand what you're going through and to support you along your path, then this summit is for you. I welcome you to join us. To gain access, just enter your email into the box over to the right and we'll send you all the details.